Hey guys, it's Clay here from Alaskan RC. Today we're gonna look at what I've done to my Axial Wraith so far. So, the first thing I've done is move the battery from the back here to up in front where the ESC and receiver box were. See? And the way I did that was, well, I took the battery out and then I removed the ESC and receiver box, and the ESC I moved over here in this mess. I'll explain that in a minute. And then the receiver box still wouldn't fit, so what I did is I just scooted it back and zip tied it down, and it's nice and secure. The only thing with that is I'm gonna have to cut the zip ties if I have to ever get into it, which I will eventually. A lot of people, what they do is they just kind of cut this off and then seal it so it's still waterproof, which is definitely something I would do if I had the resources to waterproof it at the time. But this works pretty well too, so I'm not going to complain. Once I moved the ESC and receiver box out of the way in this space, I actually left these things here. This one and this one. Can't really see the second one. But I left those there to, because really they hold the battery in, kind of. So let's say, got this in here, see, it's in there and I can just squeeze it in there pretty easily and it's not going to move around at all. And then also to hold it in, I just took off the Velcros from the back over there and I just tie them around the little bars and it works pretty well. Now you're all wondering what all this red stuff here is. Well, what I actually did was I got a hat, like a baseball cap, at like a thrift store or something for $1 or whatever, and I just cut the Velcro off and I zip tied it to this bar here. See, I'll bring you in a little closer. Zip tied it to this bar so it stays there, you know. It slides around but it's not going to go anywhere. And then I just duct taped the other end of this Velcro on there. And when you close the hood, it stays there nice and tight, and it comes up pretty easily. Like, you don't have to yoink on it or anything, but it's not gonna come off just from bashing around. It might open if you do like a hard flip or something. But now for the ESC. You can't really see it through this mess, but what I was planning on doing is mounting it on this flat part, just so it was out of the way of the battery and the battery could be up front. But after I looked at it a little more, I realized I should probably put it in the back here, where the battery used to be, you know, just kind of swap them. But I didn't have a long enough wire from the receiver box in there to the ESC, so I just kind of put it in a plastic bag and duct taped it all closed so I could run it in the water. It'll be fixed and look better eventually, but that's what it looks like for now. Then for the tires. I wouldn't exactly call this a modification because it's not something that's permanent or anything. But all it is some HPI Racing rock grabbers mounted up on some Red Cat Racing beadlocks. I don't know the name of them off the top of my hand. And yeah, I think the combo looks pretty good on the car. Tell me what you think. Well, yeah, that's about it for what I've done so far. I'll update you if I do anything else. Thanks for watching. Alright, hey guys, this is Clay. Sam just got here and we're gonna go test out the new modifications we did to the Wraith. Yeah, here you go. Well then.
Cool. Pretty dying.
Okay.
That's not dead. Oh, that was... idea.
What? What
Not
just happened? Oh, see if you can do that again. Okay, so we're back, and turns out in all that bashing around and flipping, we actually did break one of the zip ties that holds the hood on, so now it kind of flops about. Just held on by that one zip tie there. Also, I changed the tape. Do you like it? It's coming off. Need to figure something else out for that. But yeah, broke one of the zip ties that holds it on.